Hey everybody, welcome back to Whistle Thicket. We've had snow on the ground, about a foot of snow or so. They called off school for another day for tomorrow. So I'm sitting on our front porch here. It's a little chilly, but actually pretty warm. In the mid 40s right now. It's about 5:30 in the afternoon. So I'm actually not talking so much about homesteading in this video, but more about making YouTube videos, sharing my experience to maybe help out some smaller channels. We're at about 2,000 subscribers, so thank you everyone that has subscribed to our channel. We definitely appreciate it. We've been doing this about a year and a half now. It'll be 2 years in March, I believe. So we've had a great time. It's been a lot of fun. But again, I want to help people out and just kind of share my opinion about editing and what I use to make my YouTube videos. So this video is about 5 reasons, at least 5 reasons, why I no longer use Adobe Premiere Pro. So if you don't know Adobe Premiere Pro, it's an editing software that you can either buy all at once, which is, think about almost $300, or you can pay a monthly fee for it, but you have to get a year subscription basically. I think maybe you can do month to month, but it's a lot more expensive to do it that way. So I had a year subscription to Adobe Premiere Pro, and there's lots of things I liked about it, but for where I'm at right now with my YouTube channel and my work life, personal life, I have decided to stop using Adobe Premiere Pro. And actually, I haven't been using it for about 4 months, to tell you the truth. And I'm still getting subscribers. I've actually gotten more subscribers lately than I guess in the past. So I'm seeing an uptick in subscribers, which is pretty cool. So this is why I have decided to not use Adobe Premiere Pro. The first reason, the number one reason, is it costs money. And everything costs money. I'm actually using an app that I pay $4 a month instead of $25 a month. So that was the number one reason, is money. So it costs $25 a month or so, a little bit less than that, maybe about 24 bucks, to have a subscription to Adobe Premiere Pro for 1 month. Sorry, Roan's out here sledding. I'm gonna go use these snowshoes that I made her very shortly. We're gonna see if these snowshoes work or not. So that was the main reason that I stopped using Adobe Premiere Pro, is it was about 25 bucks a month, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you know, it kind of adds up. Now, the reason I originally started using Adobe Premiere Pro was it was recommended by very big channels to use it, and I totally understand. I know people are going to say, you know, you're making a mistake about Adobe Premiere Pro. It's not really the program itself, it's just where I'm at right now. So on the recommendation on some big channels, now big channels I'm going to say 30,000 plus, some of them were at 100,000 and that's what they use. So to them, 25 bucks a month is not a big deal. They probably make 25 bucks off a single video, those channels. But me, not so much. So that was the main reason that I stopped using it. But these are my other reasons. I have a little cheat sheet here on a little piece of wrapping paper. I was wrapping presents earlier. So number one was the money. Number two, all of the features on Adobe Premiere Pro. They are amazing. They are stellar. They are basically professional level editing. I don't need that for my channel. I know there's some big homestead channels and they have really cool videos. I'm just not there yet, and I'm not trying to make YouTube a full-time job. Yes, I'm earning a little extra income, especially lately. I mean, nothing to write home about, but enough to take my family out on a fun weekend in a couple weeks. So there's so many features on Adobe Premiere Pro. I had it for an entire year. Like I said, I haven't been using it for 4 months, but there's so many features on it that I just wasn't using. So if you were doing YouTube as a full-time job, I could definitely see how it's important to make this video. Rowan, I'll be there in a minute. I'm making a live video, Ro.
Oh, you're live?
Yes. Okay, here comes Rowan. She's gonna say hello, and then I'm gonna check out these snowshoes with her.
Hello.
Hello. Snow day today and snow day tomorrow, right?
I'm going sledding. You can go super fast because we have an icy overlay.
Yeah,
Super
sure.
fast.
It's gonna be even icier tomorrow. I'll be there very soon. Am I in the picture?
Yeah.
Do I look good?
Is anyone there? If you are, please comment.
No, I have it on a special setting so no one can see this right now.
Then what's the point of being live?
It's live but not live. I'm going to share that in a minute with people.
Doesn't make sense.
It will soon. So the first was the money. The second is there's so many features on Adobe Premiere. I just don't need those features right now. If it was a full-time job, I could see using all these features, but honestly, I don't have time for that right now. The third reason is if you're gonna have Adobe Premiere Pro, you need a computer. Guess what? I don't have a computer besides my work laptop, which isn't that great. It's a school computer, and I can't even put that software on there if I wanted to. We're borrowing a older Mac, an Apple computer. We were borrowing an older Mac while I had the Adobe Premiere, but we're not using that anymore. So my third reason is I don't even have a computer to use the software. So that would be a big investment. And I know some people buy a computer for their YouTube channel, but since I get one from work, I don't have to buy a laptop. For me personally, I don't see a reason to buy another laptop when I have an okay one from work, and eventually I'll get a new laptop from work, hopefully. So I don't even have a good computer to use for Adobe Premiere. So that's reason number 3, I believe. Reason number 4 is the internet. We have horrible, horrible internet. We have country internet. If you live in the country, you probably know what I mean. We've contacted our local internet provider, and they told us because of our elevation and the mountains around us that we're not able to get higher speed internet. I don't know if that's true or not, but that seems really weird to me. But that's another reason, is we have really bad internet. So the download time on an older computer took hours. The upload time took even more hours. And that was just taking away the internet from the rest of my family to use if they wanted to watch something on Netflix or what have you. So that's another reason I am happy that I'm not using Adobe Premiere Pro. Reason number 4, camera. I know a lot of people have invested in a really nice camera, and if that works for you, that's awesome. I don't have the money to invest in a really expensive camera, and honestly, I'd be a little worried that I would break it. So this is how I'm filming. I have 2 ways that I film. Right now, I'm using an iPhone X, so this video is coming to you through an iPhone X. To me, that seemed like a logical investment for me. I can film in 4K quality. This isn't in 4K right now because I'm live, not live, and I'll tell you that in a minute how I'm doing that. So this can film in 4K quality. So if you look at it, most of our past videos from the last 4 months, almost all of them are filmed using the iPhone X. It has amazing storage, like 264 gigs, I believe. I never run out of storage, really, which is great. I don't save my videos forever. I know some people save their videos forever. For me, again, I don't see the point of that. I'm not going to save my extras for 40 years and go back and look at them. I have the videos on YouTube that I am able to look at in the future to see memories and things like that. But eventually I do delete some of those videos. So that is one of the ways I film. Another reason, or another camera I use, is I bought a GoPro 5 last year. When they came out with the GoPro 6, they made the GoPro 5 a lot cheaper. The 5 and 6 are almost exactly the same quality, 4K, but I believe the 6 has an extra mic, and it chooses the best sound quality for your camera, and it chooses it for you, and then you have, I guess, better sound quality. The reason I use a GoPro 5 is that if I am out on a river rafting, if I'm tubing, I can take it underwater, I can do action stuff. I have all these mounts which are kind of fun. I could take it like mountain biking. We have videos where we go horseback riding. I've worn the GoPro 5 for that. So I could see myself going back to Adobe if things were different, if my channel was bigger, if I had better internet, better computer, better camera. But I just listed some very expensive items, and I know some people are going to disagree with me. They think you have to invest in your channel to grow your channel, and I mean, there is some truth to that. But even after a year and a half, I mean, I'm having fun. I'm not necessarily here to make a whole bunch of money. That would be great. But I'm also here to learn, to teach, to have a online YouTube homestead community. That's what my channel is more about right now, and hopefully in the future. There's another reason too that I enjoy using the iPhone X for filming, is that I can film anywhere. I don't always have my camera on me. When I was using, it was an older Rebel, I believe, like a 10-year-old Rebel. I had the plan to take that with me, but I always have my phone on me. So you don't know what's going to show up in life that's worth filming. So I have my camera there on my phone. And again, I don't feel like it's a big investment because I needed a new phone anyway. So I just upgraded to the best model they had at the time. And it doesn't seem like an investment for my YouTube channel because I needed my phone anyways, right? So that's what I like too, is I can film basically anywhere because I'm always going to have my phone with me. That's at least 5 reasons. Another reason is using YouTube Live, which I haven't really used much. We've only gone live twice, and I know a lot of people have certain times they go live. They have live shows, and they get a following through that. I haven't jumped into that. I may do that one day, but again, just having the time investment right now is hard for me to do. As a teacher, I get summers off, and that's when I can make lots of videos. But my job actually has gotten significantly more challenging this year because now I'm teaching a college level course for my school is partnering with a local community college. So I have a lot more teaching at a higher level to do, and it's been fun, but definitely a lot of work. But with live, what I just found, this was a serendipitous accident. A few hours earlier, I went live for about 11 minutes. I didn't tell anybody, I didn't plan it, but it was just to show the snowstorm that had happened, and there wasn't anybody that logged on. I was like, well, you know, that doesn't matter. Eventually people will watch it, my subscribers. But then I realized that I went live, but there's a special feature. You can either make it public or unlisted, which means that if it's unlisted, the only people that can watch your live video are people you send a link to personally, is what I assume. And I didn't notice that till about an hour after I filmed, and I was like, oh, I haven't had anyone watch that video. And then I realized I had the wrong setting on it. So what I'm doing right now, I'm going live. This video I'm doing live on my porch, not editing it, which is fine because not every video has to have fancy bells and whistles. Sometimes it's just listening. So I'm live right now, but this video is unlisted. which means tomorrow morning I'm going to make this video public and then other people can watch it. Now, what that does is I don't have any upload time at all. Even on my phone, it takes a while to upload. But the nice thing with the phone is I can upload anywhere. I don't have to be at home to upload. I can be anywhere to upload with my phone. But I just went live without going live, and there's going to be 0 upload because YouTube has this amazing feature of going live. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. I have nothing against Adobe Premiere Pro. I think it's a great program. But for me and my channel where I'm at, it doesn't make sense, again, because of the price to have a subscription, which isn't much, about 25 bucks. All the extra features, which I don't really need right now. I'm not a professional filmmaker. Computer, I don't have a computer, so need a computer if you're going to have that software. Internet, our internet is horrible, so again, upload time is too long. Number 5, camera. I'm using my iPhone X and my GoPro 5 and 6, I guess. I'm using this live feature now, which is another great reason I really enjoy using my iPhone X to film. So hopefully this has been a good video for you. If you use any apps, let me know. This is what I use on my phone. I'm using 2 different apps. One is the free iMovie app, and the other one is just called Film Pro. And Film Pro, you can do a video within a video. You can speed stuff up, slow stuff down. You can have pictures, things like that, titles, and that's only $4 a month. So that's all I'm paying right now, investing in the channel. And again, I'm here for fun, and if my channel gets gigantic, that would be great. But you know, I'm just here having fun, people. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the snow, and then we're going to try out these homemade snowshoes in the woods and see how they look, and see if they work. Until next time.